Yo, yo. All right. I think I'm on, right? Booyah. Hello, I am Nick, the Amateur Hour Twitch connoisseur. Thank you for coming in today. At least I see my mic moving. Yo, can everybody hear me? And my cat? Okay, cool. All right. Appreciate everybody coming in. So this is going to be fun and kind of something I hope to do going forward for a lot of different events and how to get things. Hey, what's up? Um, Kind of hoping to kind of get the ball rolling and show you guys, things and talk about what we're doing and kind of get that out in a different space, getting in a different social aspect. Hopefully, more people will pick it up, spread it around. We'll have the VOD, of course, and I'll export that to YouTube after this is all done. So, yeah, let's get started. First thing, as I said, welcome in. Appreciate everybody coming in to, of course, listen to me talk. So the announcement is, if you didn't already know, June 8th is the next event. It will be at Park University once again in the underground. We are adding an additional space. There are rooms to the east side of where we were last time. We are currently running pretty close to as much power as we can run in the current facility in the Park Underground area there. So we are going to use the next side, and they have some small rooms over there. It's a fairly big room. It's like a almost 50 foot by 50 foot room. I went there today and measured it out so that I can line up tables and such for. And we're going to put Call of Duty over there. Everything will work out so that they'll have their own space, and then we'll end up, being able to fill more people in for PC side on the. Okay, thank you. The Let me get this a little closer, maybe, because everything is turned all the way up. So, essentially, we'll be able to add more PC seats to the same rooms that Call of Duty was in, but not as many as Call of Duty because PCs use more power. But we'll get that all figured out. That shouldn't be a big deal. So, I guess back right into the news. The first thing we're going to try to do for this next event is we're going to try to sell shirts again. It's going to look just like this, but it's going to be a white tee with this logo on it. They're going to run for 15 bucks. We're going to order 23 of them because we want a small run to see how they do. And hopefully, if people are interested, we can then get more. We were on the fence basically about spending $500 to order 70 or more t-shirts, and then having that money tied up and not available to use toward the end of the year event, which is obviously what we like to do. This is our ultimate goal: have these smaller events, produce a community, provide for the community, and then go forward and create a kick-ass awesome end of the year type event at which should be or could be at KCI this year. And then, I guess for news on that, the date has been moved up to November, but we have not signed the contract, so I can't really put a date on it yet. But I can tell you that we're going to move it out of the December space, move it up ahead of Thanksgiving, because we want to get away from finals. We want to get away from the end of the year stuff and push us closer toward the ultimate goal, which is to have more of this big bang toward the middle of the summer area, or what's typically toward the end of the summer. But those are long-term goals. Um, so at this event, like I said, we're gonna have T-shirts. We're gonna have a bunch of new and basically vendors that we've had before come in. So we're gonna have guys that are selling hardware and things, keyboards, mice, monitors, not monitors, keyboards, headsets, etc. And they'll have stuff for you to kind of take a look at, mechanicals, LED, those types of fun things. Also, opportunities, for a custom build computer. Um, we also have we'll have gaming related items, knickknacks and things of that nature, and stickers and that kind of stuff. We'll have other people representing their organizations as well. So we will have much more in the vending area this year, or this particular event, than we had the last event. So with that, I'm going to jump over and show you the let's jump over to the website. Okay, so I've already updated it here. It says June 8th, and tickets are available now. The biggest things I want to point out on here is that we are partnering up with Midwest Arena Esports once again. We're doing a $4,000 prize pool. So I don't know if you guys saw last time, but the April 13th event, we pulled in people from Pennsylvania, there was Illinois, there was several different states all around us that actually came to this last event. Because this one, that was a $3,000 event. This is $4,000 with a little bit more of a buy-in. So it's awesome. I mean, I would really love to see people. And I actually was going through the waivers, and I picked out 10 random waivers, and 8 of the 10 were basically cities that I don't know or have not been represented before. So that was out of several hundred. So it's obviously not a very low polling rate, if you will. But the bottom line is we're actually pulling in a lot of people from a lot of different states to our events, which is really cool. And I really do appreciate everybody who drives, more than, obviously appreciate everybody coming to the event, but it is really amazing to see people drive more than an hour to come to our event. That's just super cool, and I do appreciate that. So with that, working with Austin, he's the Midwest Arena Esports contact there, and he does a really great job. So those guys will be, like I said, they'll have kind of their own space in order to facilitate their tournament, and then it'll be kind of in a more lined up row format that they are more used to, so that they're back-to-back playing instead of the school type layout, I guess, teacher type layout. Back onto KCGameOn side, we are adding back PUBG. We're going to do those with duos. I did order the pans, so I should be getting those tomorrow. Spray paint them gold, take them in, get the laser for all of our logo and stuff on it. We will once again have shield potion trophies for Battle Royale for Fortnite, and then I have the Apex trophies again, and I'll get those made for that. So we're going to put PUBG, we're going to start that at 1 o'clock. We're going to do duos. I know that it kind of overlaps Fortnite, but there isn't a whole lot of overlap between the two. You're either Fortnite or you're PUBG, right? There's not a whole lot of crossover. Apex is kind of a mix, kind of, obviously we saw a dip in Fortnite when Apex came out, and then now it's kind of grown itself back or whatever. But the bottom line is we do like Apex at the end of the night, 7 p.m. It's a quicker game. People can get out of there by 10 o'clock potentially, and then could do something else. I've updated, so the Call of Duty stuff, so it's 4,000. We're playing on early Smash again, and then of course Rocket League with the Overwatch as well. let me know if you guys ever want, if there's particular games out there that you think that we should run. Let me know. I do hear from people quite a bit on extra games and things. I'm totally fine with trying stuff out. That's what we're all about. There's no reason not to try it out. We could try it out, like, for example, um, Rainbow Six didn't do so well. I had a lot of people say they were interested in playing, but not anybody playing. So I kind of shelved that for this one. We still are keeping Rocket League. We had, I think 6 players for Rocket League. Hope to continue to build that. I really like Rocket League. I like how it goes. So kind of go from there. Um, yeah. So yeah, Siege is what we were trying to run last time. In Battlefield, I'm happy to start a conversation about it. And bottom line is, if we can find the community that wants to play the game, we can have them come to the event and play. That's super awesome. So, um, let's see. So I added duos. We talked about the pans. Website. So we've been. This has always been a work in progress. So, quick shout out to Caleb. He's always helping me. Every week I sit down with him and we kind of go through the website, and I act as a solution designer kind of thing, and we kind of work through, and he codes it on demand. I'd start spitting out ideas. If you guys think of any ideas and things, I'm happy to try that out. Uh, what's up, big guy? Um, yeah, I mean, we could definitely check that out. Uh, Splitgate. I don't know that I've even. Yeah. All right. Let's check it out. I'll do some research on that because I have not heard of that particular game. I don't think. That doesn't surprise me either. There's so many games coming out. So one other thing I want to show on this for the event reg page is we are going to start adding in an option. So down here we've got the option of charity. We're actually going to add in a secondary option for renting PCs and equipment on there. So a couple of our vendors have some extra parts there that we could basically have them rent as part of them being a vendor at our event, which works out really nice. So essentially, it's going to be another drop down, and say if you wanted to rent a PC, you could go in and select, reserve seating, and then as well you could select the PC. And so when you purchase the ticket, you will sit on the map, and then Friday night when these guys come in to help set up, they will place that PC in its place where you've reserved on the map. So all you have to do is come in the door on Saturday, full service, sit down and start playing. Pretty good opportunity. It really helps on our vendor side, which really works out great. Helps out us. Helps keep people interested. And of course, I know that everybody doesn't have um, or doesn't want to take their monitor off the wall or their big ass rig in their car and things of that nature. So I'm helping them build that out. So if you're interested in that, look for that next week. Thursday is my typical code day. I usually try to get things in Friday or Saturday over the weekend and test, and then go from there. It's usually live on Sunday. So, okay, good to know. I said I'll check that out on the game. So Splitgate it is. Um, all right, so now the awesome thing that I want to show everybody is the awesome video that I made. So here's what we did today. I feel pretty stupid about this, but the way that I started this was vertical, and then I changed it horizontal, and so I have to actually physically change the angle as we're watching the video. So big on my face, I'll fix it later. But here we go, and hopefully make sure the audio works. Anybody hear that? Okay. So, desktop audio. Interesting. That stinks. Desktop audio should be turned on. I'm not entirely sure why that's not working. Let's take a look. Alright, thanks for hanging in there. Give me 1 second here. Display. You know what I can do? Man, I could do this the hard way. Well, that sucks. So, I guess here's what I'll do is I will just regurgitate what I said on the video. You guys watch the video and I'll fix this next time so I don't waste everybody's time. So essentially, I need to turn this volume down. Alright, so let me back this quick up. So this is me explaining that it's a video for Park University, and this is how you're going to get to the next event. Hopefully it'll help us out the next time so no one gets as lost or possibly gets turned around in there. First thing you come up to is this little V, so you want to make sure you take the right side of the V, obviously, and then you're going to watch me get in my car. And then the great thing is I'm going to turn this camera sideways. So I'm going to turn the camera sideways. And you get to see a nice little waterfall. This kind of works out because then you get to hear all the loud fans and things in the underground. And then you don't have to do that. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's see if I can full screen it. Oh yeah, that helped. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is just keep following it on until you get to the stop sign here, and you're going to go straight. I know you can't see the left, but there's a road that goes up to the left, but you're going to pass that and you're going to go to this left, which goes down into this tunnel. You can see the entrance pretty well. The biggest thing I try to remind people, this is a two-way entrance, so there are, and you can see there's a truck down there coming my way. Make sure you stay on the right side, try to keep it under 10 miles an hour, try to be safe. Focus on the road because it's got all of these signs and little things on the sidewalls, and you know, just, it's a lot of stuff going on. And I understand it was the reason why everybody got so lost probably is because they were just seeing all kinds of crazy stuff for the first time. I understand that. So you're going to keep following this road here. And essentially what it's going to do is it's just going to force you to the left. And then it's going to keep on going. And then it's going to force you to the left again. But the key is you just stay on this road. And you go straight until it keeps forcing you the direction that you need to go. And then you're going to roll up on this first stop sign inside the tunnel. And of course you want to go straight. And all the way back here you can see this is a Park University sign. You want to drive toward that. Again, keep going straight until it forces you to go left again, which is what's about to happen. Alright, so I'm going left again. And now I'm heading west. And I only know that because I've been in here a few times. So you're going to keep on trucking, keep going straight, going to run up to another stop sign. Keep in mind we'll have labels and things inside the tunnels again. We're going to try to put them on the stop signs and things underneath Just kind of hanging on there to go straight again. So we're going to keep going straight. And then what you're going to get to is this ramp. And you don't want to take the ramp, you want to go left. And so I'm going to wait for this guy to get out of my way so that I can film some more. He's coming down the ramp. I'm going to go right. I wave to him. Go ahead, buddy. Alright, now we're going to go left. And this is our general loadout area. You'll see the stairs on the right. There are stairs on the left as well that you can't see very well because the picture's cut off because I'm a doofus. And then I'm going to get out of the car. This is where the video splits. So we're going to the right side is generally where the PC board games, Nintendo, anything of that nature over there. If you go to the left staircase, that's going to take you to the Call of Duty place. Keep in mind, everything will be labeled on the doors and it'll tell you where to go. So for now, I'm going to show people you got to go up these stairs through these double doors. And then off to the left here, you see another set of double doors. And if you came to the last time, then you know that this is the door that we walked in. And then, of course, have labels on it and things. And then you're going to walk right into this area and off to the right here where all these chairs are. That's going to be where registration is. We're going to do that again. I think that worked out pretty well last time. So you'll do your registration, and then you're going to swing back in, dump your stuff off, and come back through, and then back out to your car. So through the double doors again, and grab your car. But in this case, like I said, where this video splits, we're going to go to the left side now, and I'm going to show people the Call of Duty side. And so you're going to walk through these double doors. And again, the sign on here will be for Call of Duty. And you're going to walk all the way down this hallway to the opposite side. Pardon my camera stuff. That's so great. This is just me holding my phone trying to walk, so. Alright, so we're going to go through these double doors. And then we're going to take a right. And you'll keep going, and you kind of see these columns here on the right side, a kind of indicator where you are going the right way. And around the support here, and you'll see more glass doors. And you see it says Park Distance Learning, PDL, so that's where you know where you're at. You're going to come in here, and then right here, basically where I'm at, we're going to have a registration table. That's what I'm trying to show for Call of Duty. And then you'll walk through these doors, and then this is the big room that Call of Duty is going to use where I'm going to set up tables and things. They'll have that all set up for them to come in, drop their gears, plug in, ready to go. Circle tables be gone. We'll have like these 8-foot tables that I'm showing here, all lined up. Everything will be great. Alright, so to get back, you're going to go back out the doors and walk back the way we came. Yay! Unfortunately, there's no real entrance on the west side, and I don't want people to come down through this path here because it just becomes a walking hazard. There's going to be too many people walking around with stuff, and I just don't want to see people get hit, or there's issues, logistical issues with it. So we don't want to get all backed up in there and people trying to find spots. So what we're trying to get is everybody to go back to their cars where the loadout spot was, which is where I'm going now. So open these doors, go back and jump in your car. Fortunately, there wasn't too many people there. I thought that I was being totally weird by taping a bunch of me walking around campus. And I'm back in the car, and the easy thing is about how to get out of here. So I'm going to go straight forward until I hit this dead stop sign. Take a right. And then you're just going to follow this road all the way out. Um, Obviously, be careful. There might be people walking through the tunnels. Probably not down this way though. But just keep in mind, there are pedestrians and things walking around in the area. And you're just going to keep on following this road. And again, it's going to force you left. And then it'll pop you right outside. Look out, it's all sun's so blinding, couldn't get a good view. So you're gonna come right out here. So there's some parking off to the left and right here, but I'm sure that's gonna be gone in about 30 seconds. So you're gonna want to take a left at that stop sign. Note the stop I did, and off to the left here. Again, before you go back into the tunnel, there's a parking lot back here, and then there's a parking lot on the left side, which is where I'm going to go in. So you're more than welcome to park in any of these two lots. There's a lot of space. I'm just going to whip a U here, but you can kind of see all the space to park in, and then essentially you just need to get out, and then you can walk down the basically walk down that path and get back to the event itself. We'll have some people helping out in this case to make sure people know how to get back to the event, so that they're not wasting a bunch of time walking around in the halls as well. So I think, yep, that's pretty much the end of the video. And then of course, to pick up your stuff, you want to go back through the same way, and park in the same spot, load it up and then out of there. So appreciate everybody hanging out with me. See, I lost a few people. That's cool. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna record this VOD, stick it on our YouTube, and then I'm gonna link it back into our news, and then with the email, I'm gonna shoot out here in the next day or two. I'll get that all done. Hopefully, sooner the better. Last couple items. Call for volunteers, of course. If you want to volunteer, we have opportunities on the website. Just click on volunteers, fill out this thing. We'll send you a link and hopefully get people started. I mean, we always need people to help set up and tear down, check in, help desk, tournament organizers, anything to help me out is awesome. I appreciate anybody who comes in and gives us a hand. If you do help, we do basically give you free entry to the event. So, common question, dinner has not been decided upon. We usually wait for a couple of weeks, basically see how many kind of tickets that we're selling and how we're ramping up in that case to figure out what we're going to eat. And typically we don't repeat the same thing. So we had walking tacos last time. Chances are we'll have something else, other than walking tacos. I'm assuming it wouldn't be a regular taco bar at this point. It would be something, burgers or hot dogs or whatever. Then we need to look at the menu, and that's something that myself and Dennis have not, in pursuit at this point because it's too early. And that is everything on my list. Did anybody here have any questions, things that they want me to answer, or just overall feedback and things? I'm willing to hear it out and work with you guys to make this event bigger and the best it can be, basically. And I apologize for my tomfoolery. I can't figure out how to run stream. No excuses. All right. I think that's gonna be it. Don't see anybody giving me any questions. So again, I appreciate you guys all coming out. Definitely sitting in watching this thing. Uh, I hope that this video was helpful. It's VOD essentially, and hopefully we can do this again. I can kind of provide more insight into the event and what we're doing and the plans that we have, and we kind of go from there. So, thank you guys. All right, have a good one.